What the hell just happened? Currently right now it's plummeting straight towards the ocean. Okay, I'm honestly kind of curious what this looks like when the graph is freaking out like this. Hey guys! I'm Rod the Fox and welcome back to From the Depths. And what you guys see that Steel Strider's helicopter there. That's kind of something what I want to make, except on a larger scale. Well, not exactly so much a helicopter, but more so just a thruster craft. Anywho, I want to let you guys know something. I already did a video of this, but it literally just led me going nowhere because apparently me trying to adjust this is a lot harder than I originally thought. BAM Corp Gaming, and it says to throw a PID in there to stabilize it, which we do have. Also mentions using RTGs. Now I wouldn't mind using RTGs, but the thing is, sure, it's going to be later in the game when the larger craft are going to be used, but I also don't want to spend too much on it either. And it also mentions here using the ion thrusters here for efficiency. I tried using them before we had like a proper engine setup and it didn't quite work, but maybe they could work this time. And also mentions about using a helium pump, but that's already in there as well. Also mentions drop a few vertical thrusters to help maintain altitude more efficiently. So we'll try that out today, see how that will work, because like I'm willing to try just about anything here. I really do want this to work because this is just this I would say is more important than any other ship in the fleet, because without this our ships will not last very long before they run out of resources. Now I need to turn my mirror on. Plus these thrusters honestly look really freaking cool, but what is the energy output for these? Because that I honestly don't know, though they seem to be having a bit more of an effect. Okay, so I'll continue putting these on and I'll get back to you guys and see what the energy amount is like. See if it starts to increase or if it decreases any faster, and we'll see how well it works balancing wise, and also have like the PID system. Though how this is looking right now, this is showing promise. It mentions using a fake point in here, which I will set. Fake point. Now I'll set a fake point for all of these. Okay, so it's no fake point for this one. Kind of makes sense for there to be no fake point for turning, but wonder for pitch. But the funny thing is, you guys see like pitch and roll, like that's automatically set, which is strange. Okay, so guys, right now currently with the ion thrusters, engine power is maxing at around 3614. So I'm gonna try with normal thrusters and see how that compares. Guys, he's right, because I'm looking at the engine power here, and as you guys seen before, it maxed out at around 3614, and now it looks like we're getting around 1706. Okay, so this is good to know. So I'll swap back to the ion thrusters and I'll see what else I can do. Okay, I got the ion thrusters placed back. Now I'm actually going to swap out more of these thrusters with ions and see what that does, and I might also adjust these accordingly, so these will be set on 1. Though the thing is, I'm not sure how the thrust power compares to one another. Oh, we're actually going up in battery power right now, so we might actually be fine, and that honestly looks nicer. Because before, instead of like in the bit of the thruster sticking out, like that's perfectly flat. I kind of like that. Okay guys, here is what's making no sense to me right now. This ship is clearly tilted. I want to show you guys just what the PID is reading, because this makes no sense. I'm gonna go into pitch. According to PID, this ship is level, yet as you guys seen, it is not. Like, how does that make sense? I got things done here that BAM Corp Gaming told me to do, but as you guys see, this thing is still clearly... What is this still doing here? I was doing some testing in the previous video that involved that AI, so maybe now it actually worked. Okay, let me turn this back up, because it might have been interfering with it. So let's have a look here. What the hell just happened? Why did... Okay, hang on. Okay, I got the AI configured and for some reason it's still doing this. I have a feeling this is going to take me a few minutes to properly configure, and well, if you guys happen to hear a voice that sounds like mine that's screaming its head off, you know who it is. Okay guys, you see what's going on here with this PID? This is the exact same thing that was going on in yesterday's video. For some reason, this thing just cannot fly right at all. It just keeps on just freaking out, and I can adjust it, but the thing is, it just spreads out the amount that it weighs. Because guys, watch this. This is at 1.0. Now I'm going to set this 0.1. I want you guys to see the difference. This is what's currently going on here. For some reason, I cannot get this to fly level at all, and I do not understand why. Wait, did I just do it? Did I literally just do it? Apparently not. Apparently currently right now it's plummeting straight towards the ocean. Okay, give me the PID real quick. I think this is still, oh crap, I think this is still fixable. I just need to find that perfectly like right point in which this thing actually flies, instead of plummeting into the water like it's currently trying to do, or constantly fly like it's trying to go off into space, which apparently isn't as easy as it looks. Okay, this is interesting. I'm currently looking at this because this is the process variable and the current value, and it seems like right now I gotta set it 0.6 and it seems like it's level. Okay, so right now it is going down, but I think the more I fiddle with this, and the good thing about these being iron thrusts is these are good for underwater, I think the more I fiddle with this, we will eventually get this thing correct. Now, where are the PIDs? Whoa, this is weird. I set this to 0.7, and this point right here, this is the start of it, and then it goes into this. What is going on here? Okay, some reason or somehow it reset itself. Okay, I'm honestly kind of curious what this looks like when the graph is freaking out like this. Okay, so it's still going down, but I'm not sure if it's actually looking better or not. So I'll keep messing with this. Apparently I've been adjusting the wrong thing. I've been adjusting the fake point instead of adjusting the gain. For some reason this thing just absolutely loves to rub itself off the spawn fortress, which, okay, yeah, go find something else to do a little bit more productively. You know, actually fly right. Okay, this is interesting. As you guys see here, I got this set on 0.01 for gain, and I got this fake point set to 1, and you guys see all three of these lines are relatively level. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so apparently right now it's stuck at a perfectly, well, I was just going to say perfectly 45-degree angle, but okay, it's dropping in height. I got this set for 200 meters. Okay, I might have to reset those roll thrusters. Okay, so it's still tilting backwards. Let's see what the PIDs look like this time. Okay. Well, this is way better than what it was before. See now what happened if I continue adjusting this. Okay, guys, this is making less and less sense as I go on here, because I removed the helium pump just to see if it was interfering with something, and it somehow made it worse, because as you guys seen there earlier, this was actually almost flying level, but now, yeah, like how would adding and removing a helium pump affect it like this? I don't understand this. And I even added in a extra pitching thruster on the back, like I did in the last recording I did, and yeah, it's still having the exact same result. Like for some reason, it's like it's stuck in this spot. It makes no sense, and like it has enough engine power for it to fly. Like that's not the problem. I literally cannot compute this, because what is literally going on in front of me right now should not be happening, because I got this set up just like the other ships, and yet the other ships fly normally, but this one does this. And I did a little bit of investigating, and I originally thought it could be the center of mass. I mean, sure, the center of mass is towards the back. This is 4 beams, and this is 6. And I have have not known the center of mass to cause this type of issue in the past. Now, I'm not sure if something has changed with a recent update or something to cause this type of issue, but this honestly is completely new to me. Like I said, I don't get this. This just completely messes with my brain. I'm literally no further than what I was in the previous video. And I want to show you guys something. I'm going to save this real quick. I'm going to bring up one of the other aircraft after I restart the designer. I want to show you guys just how it performs. Okay guys, this is the Colossus currently falling into the water. Okay, so apparently the steam tanks is broken. Okay, that's a little weird. As you guys see right now, like, yeah, it's flying perfectly fine. The reason why I decided to choose this one, because this one is a little bit cheaper than what the Lifeline is. And I want to show you guys the AI system that I got in here to show you that things are not quite what they seem. I got a pitch and a roll. This one is set on 0.1 gain, and I don't have a fake point set, but yet this flies just fine. And I'll actually enable a fake point here, but as you guys see, like, there's literally no problems going on here. This is flying just perfectly still, and I don't know what is going on with the Lifeline and why it's flying as such. Okay, I got a toggle prioritization in here and aimpoint selection. That's due to the weapons. As you guys see here, like, I am running a full setup in here, and this is all default values. So what gives? There's something I'm missing here. There's a reason why this is flying relatively level with very little deviation, but the Lifeline is just like it had too much sugar and it cannot keep itself aligned to save its own life. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Wait, I'm going to change the position of the thrusters that I got on the Lifeline and see if that makes a difference. Okay, now I got this set up to the exact same parameters as what the Colossus does, and this is what it does. Though, one thing I could try now, this probably wouldn't make much sense. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I just put in the target prioritization and aim point selection cards, and I mean, sure, it's still tilted back, but it's not rocking back and forth anymore. I swear if I keep this up, I'm gonna get a headache. Yeah, put these standard thrusters back on it, and seems like it made a bit of an improvement, but it's like did you guys see that calm down a little bit there? Yeah, there it is. It's like it has like a brief moment where it flies perfectly straight, but then it goes back to doing that again. And we are currently, okay, I'm using like standard thrusters here, and we are actually gaining battery power here. So I might be onto something here. Hold on a second here, guys. I'm gonna try one last thing. Guys, I think I managed to figure out the problem. Watch. This is just with two maxed out ones. Watch what happens when I turn these down by half. I maxed these out. I think I might know what the problem is. It's not getting that vertical thrust, which doesn't make any sense, but that's what it's looking like. Because after a bit, this will level itself out as it's doing right now. You guys see that brief moment when it's flying level? I think I might be slowly getting somewhere here with this. Okay, so I'll adjust the pitching thrusters again and see what happens with it. Oh yeah, I also removed the helium pump, just in case that might be causing some type of weird issue, because like there's so many adjustments done to this game. You can it's kind of hard to tell sometimes of like what is broken and what isn't. Okay, that made it worse. Okay, so turn it back down to 0.1. See what that does. Alright, that's gonna do it this time, guys. I think that this thing is still going to require more tweaking, but at least it's not constantly stuck back, and it does do this every now and then. So I think we are slowly getting it. So yeah, next episode now I'll fiddle with this more, see if we can get this right. I think right now the pitching thrusters might be a bit too strong. But for now, guys, raise the like button, friend. That's if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and ring a bell if you guys want to see more stuff like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. hopefully we'll be able to get this finicky pain in the ass to fly correctly, because I really do want this to fly right instead of just being a constant nightmare. All the other ones, they fly beautifully. I mean, sure, some of them, they may tilt back just slightly, but they're not doing what this ship is doing, and honestly, this is annoying. Okay, that seemed to have helped. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I think we're definitely on the right track here.